This is a time for all of us to come together, to break all borders, all boundaries of race, of religion, of color, of culture. Whatever way we may separate ourselves, divide ourselves, create us versus them. This is the time for us to break all of that. COVID does not discriminate. It is afflicting, affecting, sickening, and killing Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Jains, Jews, atheists, all of us, with no borders and no boundaries. And so we, in our response to COVID, and of course, COVID is giving us this opportunity, but this is not the end. Yes, eventually we will be free, mostly, of this particular virus by God's grace. But who knows after that? What virus, what bacteria, what superbug, what impact of climate change, what lack of water is lining up to wreak havoc on our lives. And this is the time for all of us to finally let go of this us versus them mentality, to finally let go of our silos, of these identities that are rooted in an us that requires a them. There is no other. There is only self. I am here right now, so blessed to be in the Redwood forest. And the redwoods have got such a beautiful lesson to teach all of us. The redwood trees are the tallest trees in the world, hundreds and hundreds of feet tall. In many cases, they're the oldest trees in the world. And yet their roots are not that deep in the ground as you would expect for trees that are so tall and so old. But rather, the roots of the redwoods, every tree is interlinking, interlocked with the roots of every other tree in the redwood forest. What keeps the trees standing at hundreds of feet for hundreds of years is not their individual roots, but that connected, interlinked, interlocked, interwoven root structure. This is what we need today. When we speak about a community, it reminds us to come unity, to come together. And so let us today let go, finally, of whatever ways we divide ourselves. Let us realize we are one. Yes, of course, each of us has our own beautiful opportunity to have our religion, to have our faith, to have our beautiful skin color, to have our culture, to have our sexual identity or sexual preferences, to have our own race, our own nationality. But let us use these as just ways that we adorn and celebrate and love the beautiful variety and individuality, but not use them as ways to identify in separation to others. Let us remember that each tree of the redwood forest grows tall individually and interdependently, and that their strength, each tree's strength, comes from the interwovenness of the community of trees. Let COVID be the opportunity for us to realize and remember that our future, our present, depends upon it.